Hi, this is Congressman Tom Cole from the 4th District of the state of Oklahoma. As the National Endowment for the Arts celebrates its 50th anniversary, I'm reminded about how my family became exposed to fine arts and the lasting impact it made on all of our lives. As some of you may know, I'm Native American, a member of the Chickasaw Nation, and my family has produced many distinguished forebearers. Perhaps the most distinguished is a woman known as Teata. Teata was a young woman born in Indian Territory in 1895. She lived to within 2 months of her 100th birthday in 1995. And over the course of her lifetime, she made an extraordinary impact on the arts, and particularly the arts of Native Americans. When Teata was a young woman, she went to the University for Women's Studies at Chickasha, Oklahoma. And there she became enthralled with drama and acting. Young, very attractive Indian woman from a remote part of Oklahoma had her first exposure on a stage that now bears her name and a building in front of which stands a 12-foot statue of her. From there, she went to New York, originally to become a Shakespearean actress. But she actually found the work that was most intriguing to her and was most impactful was performing stories, dances, and rituals, first from her own people, the Chickasaws, but then from Native Americans all over the world. From that position, she rose to prominence, first in New York and then over a larger part of this country and eventually around the world. She actually gave the first performance for the new Roosevelt administration in March of 1933 at the White House in the East Room. She'd become a close friend of Mrs. Roosevelt, who had often used her to entertain guests at the governor's mansion in Albany. Later, she entertained for the president again in 1939 when the King and Queen of England visited the United States. She was the chosen person to actually offer the entertainment. But in addition to that, she traveled all over the world, performing in front of royalty and others. But throughout that time, she always kept track of her family, always stayed in touch with us, and returned frequently. Indeed, she was eventually inducted into the Oklahoma Hall of Fame in the 1950s, and in 1987, she was named Oklahoma's first treasurer, a designation for our distinguished artists. Teata led a life that impacted thousands of people around the world, and the stories that she told are still printed, still retold, still recorded today. Those stories preserved the history of her people. When she began to perform in the 19-teens and 20s in New York, American Indians were regarded as a disappearing race and a vanishing culture. She made sure that people understood that simply wasn't the case. And for a career that spanned over 60 years, she performed nationally and internationally to a great deal of acclaim and a great deal of acknowledgement. I'm extraordinarily proud of her and the contribution that she made and the manner in which she not only advanced the arts, but she protected the art of Native Americans. It's a proud legacy, one that my family's extremely proud of, one that the Chickasaw Nation celebrates to this day. Since her death, as I mentioned, there's been a statue of her, there's been a play written about her, her biography has been published and distributed worldwide, and now there's actually a movie being made about her extraordinary life and experience. If you happen to go to the Capitol in Oklahoma today, you'll find her portrait hanging as a young woman, painted by an Oklahoma artist in 1919 when she was 24 years old in New York City. That's the kind of impact she had on the arts, and frankly, it's the kind of life that the arts made possible for her. Young woman from Oklahoma advancing onto the world stage and doing so with incredible grace, incredible dignity, and with an impact that's still felt long after she's left us. So I love the arts in general, but obviously the most special artist in my life was my great aunt Teata.